È nelle sale cinematografiche italiane il film Vita di Pi. Il nostro Lorenzo Ormando è andato a New York ad intervistare il regista Ang Lee ed il giovane protagonista.
Which was the biggest challenge to you in making Life of Pi? Because somebody may think it's hard to make a movie which combines money and sensitivity. So, how do you feel about it?
There are many difficult aspects in making a movie. Technically, it's very difficult. 3D is new, dealing with water. But I think the most difficult thing is how do you put the movie together from that book, particularly the third act. Mm-hmm. You know, it examines the first two acts. And how do you create illusion of a movie that examines the storytelling itself.
Ero in un caffè e questo signore al tavolo accanto ha cominciato ad attaccare bottone. Ha detto che lei aveva una storia straordinaria.
Vediamo, da dove comincio? Sono nato e cresciuto in uno dei luoghi più belli della Terra. Ho vissuto anni meravigliosi, che non dimenticherò mai. Ma quando la mia famiglia decise di trasferire il nostro zoo dall'altra parte del mondo, fu allora che ebbe inizio il mio viaggio più grandioso.
Were you a good swimmer before getting involved?
I didn't know
in
how
the
to
film?
swim. I didn't know how to swim at all.
You swim a lot in the film.
Oh yeah, I learned how to swim. We had 3 months of training where I learned everything I needed. So swimming, acting, yoga we did, weight gain, weight loss happened, you know, sea skills, getting to know the raft, the water, the boat. We went through a lot of training. Actually, we went through training for 10 months, right through the shooting, everything. We were always learning something or the other.
Il seguito della storia forse sarà più difficile da credere.
First, I have to, adapting the book, I have to devise a movie structure that contain all aspects, most of it, the main themes and functions and the elements of the book. So I thought of a frame that, because the book has a very mature voice, not a 16-year-old Indian voice, so I decided to have a modern-day Pi telling a story to the writer. That was the device, to run it up. So you can have the first person, you know, to keep you in the movie, and the third person's voice that keep the rational, the thinking going. That is rational, detached, mature, but at the same time, it's personal.
I really appreciate the use of 3D in Life of Pi, because I think it's the first film where 3D is useful to add poetry to the film.
Thank you.
So, did you have any doubt before approaching to 3D before the film?
At first, it was a naive thought. I thought, since this is so impossible, let me add one more obstacle, maybe. Maybe it'll be special, maybe people will open up to some new approach or media. That was before I studied into 3D, what it's about. I saw some cartoons in 3D, not so much live action that is respectable yet. You know, that was like 3-4 years ago. I think it ought to be, as I get into it, a new artistic media. It's still tedious, hectic yet, but I think when it gets cheaper and technically more improved, more people get into it as the audience taking more, I think it's a great artistic tool. It's just different than 2D, but they're related. It's still movie, it still tells stories, still have images, but it works in sort of this kind of way instead of that from there to create depth. It's a very different approach. We don't really know it yet. We're just beginning to find out the language.
Ecco, è tuo!
He's demanding. He makes everybody really push their limits. He makes everybody work hard. But at the same time, though he's demanding, everybody wants to push themselves just because he is him. Because he's a genius, obviously, as a director. He's amazing at what he does. But at the same time, he's an amazing human being. He's very down to earth, simple. You watch him, you see how intense his eyes are, how his head is obviously going through so much, and you feel like, you know what, we have to try and give it everything we have, because this man is trying.